Make sure anybody can call you anything, not lazy and visionless. Actually, some guys who are emotional feel this person because I don't have money. No, it's not because you don't have money. There's no plan. Show a woman the plan, she won't forget it. John C. Maxwell said the popular statement that everything rises and falls on leadership. Have you heard that before? Good. So what that simply means is that what becomes of a person or a people is a function of the quality of leadership they are under. The book Spirit of Leadership by Dr. Miles Monroe, you gave me that book about 13 years ago. Yes. I was having some leadership crisis in my life at a very serious down moment of my life. I was pastoring in Redeemed, and she came in. So the young lady just walked up to me and wrote a note. I said, I'd like to recommend this book for you. And I have listening here. So I searched for it, I didn't find it. And I asked her, can you get me the book if you have it? Then she gave me the book. You see, when people bring you correction and you struggle to take it, it's because your esteem is bad. So I read the book, and the first statement in that book is, a group of sheep led by a lion will defeat a group of lions led by a sheep. What the wife, the children become is a function of who is in front. Is it a sheep or a lion? If the man prays, they will pray. If he has integrity, they will have integrity. You don't just make decisions because you are married to a person. You must understand that marriage is stewardship. You are not the owner. It's stewardship. It's a sacred privilege God has given to you to lead his child. You can't compel her anywhere. You can't just make her do anything. You hear from God. The mirror, the picture of what marriage should look like is the relation between Christ and the church. And Jesus said, I can of my own self do nothing. You can't just make decisions like that. We are not saying she's not submissive, but you are hurting her. You are hurting God's plan. You drag her out of her purpose. You drag her because of insecurity. You cut her off every relationship. You make her do things that she knew that both of you never prayed about. And if you ask her, she would have begged her life, asking to do otherwise. The idea of two becoming one is that even if one is down, the other can pick him up. The worst thing you want to do to yourself is to conquer the person who is your lifeline. So leadership is not control. Leadership is influence. The way, listen, I know men love respect, but what I've found about respect is that respect is not dictated. Your life commands it. That's it. When I think about my wife, I'm always thinking of how to make her better. What can I do? How can I help? Not how can I control your life and make you miserable because I am your husband and you have to obey me. Whenever you say I'm the man in this house, you're officially not. Because if you are, you don't have to say it. And leadership entails that sometimes you are making a decision that maybe the emotions of a woman is not allowing her to see, and you stand your ground. One of the very important qualities a man must have is his ability to stand his ground over values of the family, over decisions that have to be made. And I must tell you, women, you will not always understand him. And when you don't, communicate and take it to God in prayers. I was telling the people, my people in Abuja, that there are two kinds of people, builders and all others. In life, you are either building, I don't want to go there yet. When you are a builder, Let's say, for instance, you are building a business, or you are building a ministry, or you are building a career. There comes a point in the midst of that building that if you look at what this person is doing, it looks like nonsense. But you know you have the plan. Stay with the plan. Sometimes you are not failing. You are just somewhere in the plan that beauty is not part of the package. You are somewhere in the plan that plenty is not part of the package. Maybe now when I'm in town, I'm around. There's actually nowhere I choose to lodge myself that I can't do it. But it didn't start like that. When this ministry started, I had one trouser for a while. But that's where I was in the building. And I've said, make sure anybody can call you anything, not lazy and visionless. Actually, some guys who are emotional feel this person because I don't have money. No, it's not because you don't have money. There's no plan. Show a woman the plan, she won't forget it. There's no plan. I understand it's not here. So what's the next? Yes. Even Peter asked Jesus, we have left all and followed thee. What's going to be the result? If somewhere in the plan we're going to be a bit like this for a while, how are we going to come out? What are you going to do? What are we going to do? What's the plan? So don't blame your spouse because things are down. Is there a plan? If there's no plan, it's not too late. Sit down. You see, one time I told my wife, and I said, do you trust me? He said yes. I said, are you sure you trust me? He said yes. I said, we'll not have car for a while. Give me 2 months. So I called one of the boys. I said, go sell the car. We sold the car. And I added some more money. Went to buy acres of land. Did the survey, plotted everything, documents. Began to resell. In 3 weeks, I could afford to buy a car much more the price. That's a plan. How do you ride a car that is actually bigger than your annual income? Who are you impressing? It's good to have good cars, and I love good cars. Amen. I love good cars. Guys, do you understand what I'm saying? Don't say pastor is just. No, it's good to have, but you must have a plan. And let me advise you, salary earners, have something that is not salary. Any company policy can change, and that's the end. It's good you have multiple streams. Am I communicating? Are you sure? If I will advise, I would have said at least have some real estate. Even if it's a plot, something you can resell. There was a time they were begging people to come and buy land at Ibejuleki for 350,000. Begging. Now I'm not sure you can even get at those same locations for 10 million. And that's just some few years ago. Human population is increasing. Things are changing. You've got to have a plan. I don't know how I got there, but talking about leadership, the finance of your home. Take responsibility for it. Take responsibility for it now, before it gets too late. Nobody is putting you under pressure, but take your position as a leader. Plan together. Lack of money in the home frustrates. So we don't bring out unnecessary devils out of ourselves. Let's plan. And like I said, for the balance, there comes a phase in the life of a builder where nothing really looks like it. But do you have a plan?